Don't mind my sickness, I'm a little under the weather, and I also look like crap because of that fact. Alright, to the video. YouTube has been spiraling for many years, and as myself, I'm guessing that a lot of you have been watching YouTube for a very, very long time, whether as a creator or as a watcher. Myself, I have been on the platform for 4 years, plus if you're going to count the channels that will never see the light of day. However, as a creator, a decent content creator, I'm not going to say I'm great, and I'm not going to say I'm bad, but I'm decent. I have a few topics that I want to touch on YouTube, and why I think that it's spiraling. Just because I I want to, and this is why. First topic is going to be about YouTube's ad blocker policy. I, as much as probably a lot of other people, use an ad blocker on the internet because, well, if I'm gonna watch something or if I'm gonna, go to a certain website, I don't want a bunch of ads popping up and on accident if I was to ever click on it. I don't want a virus. And I believe, as a lot of other people, they also don't want a virus. Like Moist Critical said, it's like an internet condom. And AIDS is basically an ad. I use Opera GX as my browser, my normal browser, and it's an amazing browser. I recommend it to anybody that wants to use it or is looking for a browser that's better than Google. I 100% recommend Opera GX. It's amazing. However, on Opera GX there is a built-in ad blocker for websites and videos and such things like that. I want to say a year ago, the ad blocker worked just fine. It would block the ads on YouTube, it would block ads on websites, it would block everything. And it still does. Don't get me wrong. However, as of recent, the ad blocker on Opera GX has been shut down for YouTube. Why? No idea. Now, if you go and look at YouTube and you have an ad blocker, you'll see that it says basically you can watch 2 videos with an ad blocker, but on the third one, it will block the video for you until you turn it off. Now, I find that a little weird because for many years, YouTube had no problem with ad blockers. Whether it was the Opera GX one or it was a different ad blocker. Like I had a Chromebook in school and it had an ad blocker on it because, well, that's what the school installed. It would also block ads on YouTube, and I thought that was cool. However, YouTube just decided, no, we're gonna still push you ads whether you like it or not. Kind of like force feeding them down your throat. And I thought that was ridiculous. I think that is ridiculous. I think it's stupid. And now they have a new thing called paused ads. Basically, when you pause your video and say you're getting up, you gotta go get something to eat or go to the bathroom, you come back and you'll see an ad on your screen. Why? Why? For what? Is this YouTube's way of maybe trying to get more money, or is this, YouTube's way of trying to push more ads out there so that, people are aware of this and this and this? I doubt that. I doubt that it's their way of, promoting things other than getting more money. They say it's for creators. They say it's, oh, well, if you had an ad blocker on, well, the creator's not getting the full amount of money that they could. You're not supporting them as much as they could. Like, say if me personally, if I got like, I don't know, 200, 300k subs, my viewers are watching my videos with an ad blocker, go for it. Watch my videos with an ad blocker. I do not care. I watch YouTube with an ad blocker. Do you think I'm gonna care whether the fact of, oh, well, I'm not getting money from ads? Why? Why would I care? Like, I don't make videos for the potential of payout. I don't do that. I make videos because I want people to enjoy them. I don't want someone, because personally, I hate it when I'm watching a YouTube video and all of a sudden, boom, EV Online pops up on my screen, or something about, oh, you'll make this much money in a year off of this strategy. I don't care. I'm trying to watch Moist Critical eat pizza. Like, leave me alone. Like I said, if I was to ever get big or anything like that, watch my videos with an ad blocker. That works. That can get around YouTube's ad block policy. Do it. I do not care. I think that watching a video from start to finish is a better result than watching it from beginning, getting an ad 2 minutes in, 5 minutes in, 8 minutes in, so on and so forth. Because you just turned a 10-minute video into like a documentary. It's insane. It's stupid. Now, will YouTube fix this? Will they maybe stop pushing ads so much? I don't know. Hopefully they do, but if it's getting them more money, they probably won't. That's just how the world works. More money means that you're going to be more greedy. It just is what it is. On to my second topic. YouTube has changed their platform from the good old type in a YouTube video or watch your favorite creator to literally anything else but that. As of recent, they added a new feature onto their app called YouTube Games. I don't know if that's the actual name for it, but you guys know what I'm talking about. You can play games on YouTube now. Why? Who wants to do that? If I'm watching YouTube, right, I'm either doing one of three things. One, I'm eating. Two, I'm already playing a game. Or three, I'm taking a shit. Alright? Let's be honest. It's either TikTok or YouTube Shorts or YouTube videos when I'm taking a shit. Or I'm doing something else. Why is YouTube pushing other things other than videos on their platform? They're a video-based platform. Why are they pushing anything else but? It makes no sense. Now, I can understand the fact of like, oh, well, we just want to try something new, blah, blah, blah. Netflix did the same thing, and look what happened to them. No one plays Netflix games. Netflix tried that with the interactive movies, and they did, like, terrible. I didn't like them. The Minecraft Story Mode one, I hated it. And the mobile app has games that you can install off of Netflix, but nobody wants to do that. All the games on there are ass, other than, like, I think the Balloon Tower Defense game. I personally like that game. However, I'm not downloading it off of Netflix. I'm downloading it off of the App Store. Is this just a trial thing? Is it just a test? What is it? Like what is the consensus here of YouTube trying this? Because it would be different if the games that they were pushing were good. Like if it was, a good game. It's not. They're not. They're all like Android mobile games. Like they're not good games. Like I think one of them is like the ones where you're a guy that runs around and you collect things and you grow taller and taller and taller until at the end you scale a fucking wall. It's one of those running collects. Like nobody, every single time I see an ad for those I skip them because no one's downloading that. Nobody wants to play that. I think that everybody that plays games on their phone wants to play something that they can either one play offline or two grow and collect, like Clash of Clans. Clash of Clans is a game that a lot of people play on their phone, or Clash Royale. I played it for a long time and got really good at it, but that's a mobile game. Nobody's playing these run and collect games. Nobody wants to. So I think that YouTube making these games, pushing them on their platform is the dumbest thing that has ever happened. See, like this, like Tall Man Run. Nobody wants to play that. The Thief Puzzle, Basket Battle. Like these are ads that like I'm gonna see. I don't even know. Like cheap Android games. That's where you're gonna see those games as ads because the game that you're playing is pushing so much to make money off of you downloading their game that maybe they every single time there's an ad at the end or something. Like those games aren't good at all. This brings me on to my third topic. This one is a little touchy. It's a little controversial. However, I feel like personally I should say something about it because last night I was laying in bed and, I was cuddling with my girlfriend. I was the little spoon, of course, as every man is. And I got a notification on my phone, and it was for YouTube Studios. Now, a few days ago, that I had released my 3 scary games. By the way, if you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's great. Uh, I thought it was weird. YouTube Studio sent me a notification. Now, I clicked on the notification, and what was it about? A demographic survey. Now, I looked at it. Demographic didn't click with me until I clicked Start Survey. And I was like, oh, well, YouTube Studio must be doing something different. If you don't know what demographic means, it's basically a survey to find out who you are, what you like, sexually, by the way. Now, I'm going to say this. I do not hate people. I do not hate protected groups of people. I do not hate different races. I don't hate anybody. Do what you want. Be who you are. I don't care. I love everybody how they are. However, if YouTube is using this survey to push videos more to people because of a protected category, that is the most bullshit thing I have ever heard of in my life. Now, there is already things. I don't know about other countries, but in the US, there's already things like this, such as DEI. DEI is basically a person that fits a box or a category. And a lot of companies do DEI, such as hiring a black woman because, well, she's a black woman. It's just an inclusion thing, right? That's what DEI is. Hiring someone based off of who they are, not what they can do, not how experienced they are or what the credentials are. If they have credentials to match a job, great. If you're hiring them based off of what they look like, what they are, who they like, that is dumb. I find that dumb because I don't think that's a fair advantage to someone who might have the, you know, the perfect background. The perfect background has all the credentials, has everything, but they are not a DEI person. How is that fair? Now, a lot of people would argue that, well, before the DEI, life was unfair to the other side. And I will 100% agree to that. I think that, back in the 50s and 60s, it was very, very unfair to a certain group of people. However, we live in a society where we are more responsible and we are more intelligent, not only just intelligence based on smarts, but also emotional intelligence, cultural intelligence. We are intelligent as a society more than what we were like 70 years ago. So I think that it's a little far-fetched to say that, DEI is because of unfairness in the past. That's petty, I feel. Now, am I saying that you shouldn't hire somebody based on who they are and what they are? No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying you shouldn't hire them because of that. I'm saying that you should hire any candidate that matches what the job position is for. How does this tie into YouTube's demographics? Well, I have a theory, game theory, hold on, that YouTube is using this demographic survey to push certain content that certain people make to broader audiences due to the fact that they fit a box. Now, this is a bold claim. However, it's not out of, you know, out of the mix. It's not like I'm just taking chemical X and putting it in with sweet things and nice things. It's not going to create the Powerpuff Girls. It's not an irrational thing. I have this feeling that YouTube is using this to do that. However, if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. And it was just an opinion based thing, and I was wrong, and I'll admit that. However, I don't think it is. I think this is what they're doing. I think that because I took screenshots of it. I took screenshots of the survey because if you're not a creator, then you have no idea what I'm talking about. If you are a creator and you have seen the survey, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's little questions where they're literally asking, well, what race are you? What gender are you? And they do ask genuine questions like, well, is this channel manned by one person? Is it a team? Is it an organization? What is it? Those are genuine questions. Those are questions that are acceptable. However, I feel like when I put, well, it's manned by just me right now, and then another question is, well, are you a boy or a girl? For what? Wait, why? Why is that important? It's just like the same thing as if you were going to a job to do a job application and they were like, "Well, what are you? Are you a boy or a girl?" And you told them you're a boy and they're like, "Sorry, we're actually not hiring right now." What? I feel like that's the same energy that this question is giving me. And then it's also the same thing with, well, what do you like? Do you like boys or do you like girls? Or do you like both? Or do you prefer not to say? No, I feel like that prefer not to say as well. Well, if you don't want to tell us, then we understand. But why are you asking the question in general? For what? What is the purpose of this demographic survey? What is it is it gonna get me more followers? Is it gonna get me more views? Like what is this survey for? Hey, voiceover me real quick. Just want to say I did a little more research into the demographic survey after recording this, and I actually found something very, very interesting. Basically, I hit it on like the nose of what the demographic survey was for. Basically, if you fit into a certain category for what they want, they'll basically boost your videos and they will basically have you be at certain events or programs or fundraisers or something like that. So, yeah, I basically hit it like on the nose with a hammer. All right, bye. No, I find that this is like the dumbest thing YouTube has done. Like put aside the ad blocking and the games for a second. Asking a creator what they are interested in or who they are, like in protected categories, for the basis of what? It doesn't tell you what the basis of the demographic survey is for. It just says, "Hey, do you want to take one?" basically. Now, I could be wrong. I didn't I kind of just clicked yes and whatever. But if there was nothing asking why this demographic survey is important to the creator, why are we taking it? Like, and you don't have to take it. It's not like a need to do. Like if you're a small creator and you want to take the survey or you don't want to take the survey, you don't have to. There's no one pointing a gun to your head saying, "Yes, take this survey right now." There's nothing telling you to do that. However, as a creator, if YouTube's gonna put something in my face, like the official YouTube, and I get to participate in it, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Why this of everything? Like, asking protected questions, that's like going up to someone and saying, "Hey, what are you?" Like, if you get punched in the face, don't be like, "Well, what the hell?" That's a normal response to that question. "Hey, what are you? Are you a boy or a girl?" To a random person. Some might tell you, "Oh yeah, well, I'm a boy," or "Hey, yeah, I'm a girl," or "Hey, I'm non-binary or gender fluid," or anything that you want. Why is YouTube asking? Why does YouTube care? It doesn't. They don't. I'm guessing that, like I said, I'm guessing that this is just a big thing to either pick apart smaller content creators or even bigger ones and push their videos to a broader audience. Or, you know, oh, well, this creator said that they're this. Oh, yeah, not socially acceptable. Oh, well, this person said that they're this. Oh, yeah, no, here, tens of thousands of people watch this video. This creator, yeah, he's gay. Like, that is the dumbest thing I have ever heard. Pushing a video based on who you are as a person is like super unfair to another person that might not be that same category as that person. And I feel like that is unjust and uncalled for. And like I said, this might not be the case in YouTube's like defense. They might just be asking, "Well, what are you as a creator? What are you? Are you a man? Are you a woman?" Again, even if that's the reason that they're asking just to know, it's a little invasive for YouTube as a company to do that to a creator. You don't see Twitch doing it. You don't see Kick doing it. You don't see Rumble doing it. Although, no, like, who the fuck uses Rumble? You don't see any other platform doing this. The only platform that asks, well, are you straight or are you gay or are you a man or a woman is fucking OnlyFans. It's because that's what they are there for. Or, like, fucking, or corn websites. Like, that's what they're for. They're for that specific thing. To be there for people's fetishes or something like that. YouTube doesn't do that. YouTube doesn't do that. Like, why is YouTube asking? Out of every other platform, why is YouTube asking? To wrap it all up, I think that the ad blocking is dumb. That the games were a cool thing that they did add, but were just it wasn't it. And the demographic survey was probably one of the weirdest things that they could have done in general. I think that it was like that was like the big one out of the three. Like the other two is like fucking J. Cole and Drake. This fucking the demographic survey is Kendrick. Like it's that's wild. YouTube. Why are you asking creators such things? Like it is unimportant unless you're doing it for a specific reason, which would be unfair to other creators. Now, I'm not gonna say that I hate YouTube. I love YouTube. Like I said, I've been watching it since fucking I don't know, 7 years old. Fuck if I really thought about it, I'd probably sucking my mom's tit, watching a mukbang video. I don't fucking know. However, I feel like the turns that YouTube is taking is just making it go downhill. I think that YouTube doing what it's doing right now is just it's going downhill. And it makes me personally not want to upload more videos on the platform because if someone that created a video yesterday just started their channel and just did that is of a certain category as a person, no hate to that person. But if they're a certain category and their first video is going to be pushed out to 100,000 people, that's unfair to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been on this platform for 4 years with this channel. Almost 4 years, I think. If not, it is 4. I think that, you know, doing that based off of who they are as a person, that's ridiculous. That's unfair. That's an unfair advantage. Like, I'm 5'6". I couldn't go into the NBA, right? Because, well, one, I'm short, and two, all those players are tall. That's just an unfair advantage. That's never gonna happen. But all those tall people have the assets because of who they are to play basketball. Have there been short ones? Of course. Where I'm going to wrap this video up is YouTube from its peak is from its peak is spiraling, and they need to find something to fix that spiral fast, or else they're just going to crash and burn. And this is just coming from me. I have 141 subscribers on YouTube. I'm not a big creator. I'm not someone that, has a huge following or anything like that. I'm just a guy that posts YouTube videos for fun. That's who I am as a person. It's it's crazy. It's a crazy platform, and I hope that it gets better, because if not, I have no idea what's gonna happen. But anyways, that's all I got to say today. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.